Yeah, it did work.
It has.
Huh? I hit the Enterprise.
You can't do that.
I have my bonkles now.
Bonkles. I got a keyblade.
Not all of them show, but... And I have my canisters that they can...
Hell yeah.
Because it's bonko time.
I was today years old when I realized that the car that I've owned for over 3 years now has a sunroof.
Oh.
Like, I can put my hands through and go woo like that one time.
Yeah.
I for 3 years, I never thought... because I could slide it,
right.
And I knew that there was like a little dongle, but I never like I'd always just like press it just a little bit so it popped because it's like that moonroof bullshit, and I just never thought you can just keep holding it, and it'll go. And I definitely did it as I was leaving my old apartment today, and the car behind me honked because like the gate was open and I wasn't moving, and I just went, no woo for me. And they didn't understand. The guy also checked his mailbox at the same time that I did, where he too got out of his car sweaty, leaving it running. But then, like, I was faster than him, but I was worried that by the time I already closed my mailbox, I was walking out the other exit, that I could still hear the footsteps, and I'm counting them. But I have no idea. Like, I didn't pay attention to how far behind me he was, so... It didn't matter how many I counted because I wouldn't know.
Right.
I'm so close to being James Bond, except where it counts.
Right there.
I'm 00 late, and I wish I was a 00.
You wish you were licensed.
I'm a 30. I'm a 34-8, or 36-8, and I start going and I realize, what if like. He's at the mailbox that's at the complete opposite end where I'm headed.
Right.
And like he's just walking and like I'm in his way now. And I'm like, I can't turn around and verify. And there's no resolution to that story. Like that's just how I act.
And then he was behind you and he honked.
Yeah. And then he honked at me and I'm like, is this maybe he was at the end? But then I'm like, if you were at the end, why wouldn't you go to the other side? But he did park far to the left, so it made sense to go in from the left entrance.
He was trying to maximize his shade. Got out of that car sweaty.
Yeah, he was sweaty. And I'm not sweaty. Well, I guess I am a little sweaty, but I am freshly showered.
Of us, you know.
You said you're too dirty to be in my home. Clean.
I did not say that.
You thought it.
You just felt the vibe when you entered the home and you knew, oh, I'm not clean enough.
I felt the vibe when I received a text that said, yes, you can't. That text didn't happen. This is a lie.
This was all
even for a bit, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm off my game, man. It's been a couple of weeks.
It's been a long time.
We really almost said, fuck it, we're deleting the channel and then just stop posting. No updates, formal updates on the channel.
They're fine.
Yeah.
They figured it out.
They know we'll be back.
Yeah.
We got nothing. You know we got nothing better to do.
We did something, right? No, we didn't do anything. We really were just gone.
Yeah. I mentioned it on my Discord. That's it. But we had friends in town, which feels like a lifetime ago now.
Yeah.
It was last week.
I think that was what I was thinking of when I was thinking of did we do something? And I was like, we did something.
Oh, yeah.
But not for the channel. We were just enjoying time with friends.
We just were social.
I don't know her.
You did.
I got to know her real quick.
I've been getting mad at my house.
This is different. Why?
Because I'm thinking about Jumbling Tower.
Oh, yeah.
Which I should bring that over.
Who? Yeah.
Ori.
Yeah.
And Ori almost lost, except that I finally said, fuck it, I'm going to go for this piece. And then, like, I knew I was fucked.
Well, that was what I was asking was who lost.
It was me. Oh, I lost.
Yeah.
I thought you were asking who the third person was.
No, I knew who it was.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember if I was the one who fucked it up.
No, I did.
Because I did fuck up, like, the tall one that we did with on Mother's Day when we bought my mom, like, one of, like, the big sets.
Yeah.
She wants it for, like, lawn sports.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the one that knocked
Your mother's
that
getting
one
more
over.
spry in her older age.
Yeah. She definitely, you know.
She posts about it a lot.
I swear.
She simps for your dad.
Well, then isn't it lucky that, you know, they've been married that long?
I mean, honestly, yeah. Dude, your parents' relationship is goals.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you. Tell your dad I'm coming.
You're not going to make it.
No. My car breaks down on the way to his house. Who am I going to call? Him.
Ghostbusters.
I don't know the number. They never share their phone number.
I wonder if it's because they're not real.
The Ghostbusters are real? Quit telling lies.
Stop telling people Ghostbusters are real.
You can't keep getting away with it. And that's the truth.
Well.
And that's it.
I'll see myself out.
Good. Is that why there's so many mirrors?
There are fewer mirrors in this place than there were in the old one.
Farther mirrors.
They're fewer and farther, actually. They're farther apart and fewer.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess. You don't have the tall, long boys that we've all, that we just have a shit ton of between the both of us.
Yes.
I still got to put mine up. I understand why Brandon said, "You're a fucking joke and you've made a mistake," when I told him that I bought a drill and showed him my corded drill with no bits.
Oh, your tiny little baby Ryobi with no bits?
My no bit Odie.
Yeah.
No, it's no bit Steve.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
not a good drill.
Because I'm like, I want to put something up, and I'm like, I don't even want to deal with buying any more accoutrement. I'm like, Brandon's got to have 85 fucking drills, but he knows where they're all at. So I can't steal one from him.
Yeah.
And I didn't have nails. I had hammer, but no nail.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can I hammer a screw? And I went, I shouldn't try doing that.
No.
I mean, I could. I
mean, you can.
It'd be a hell of a lot cooler if I did. But can you drill a nail in?
No.
Damn. I don't know. I'm learning a lot. But yeah, I want to put some things up on my wall and not feel like a prison at my work desk. Because I realized in my stream room I put everything up behind me, and I have nice little soft mood lighting now finally, which is really cool. Uh-huh. But then I realized I put everything there, and it looks really cool as a slightly blurred background to me in my room streaming, and that the walls that I can see while I'm sitting at either desk bare as a baby's ass, and just baby ass bare, and
seminal classic.
There's nothing. And I'm like, I should put things that spark joy where I can see them.
Yes.
And it turns out that you can just decorate anything.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
People don't tell you that.
You're allowed to think.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I just realized how problematic my own comment was. Don't think.
Stop thinking. Don't speak. Oh, no, that's don't speak.
Don't speak.
I thought that was a great ending to the show.
I thought it was phenomenal. Dude, I
don't care what people say. I don't care about the people who actually watched it for years and were really emotionally invested in it and wanted some resolution. As a person who watched the first and last episode, I thought it was a great way to end the show.
Mm-hmm. Although I will say the first episode, good. I would watch it again.
It was a great show. The
Mr.
first
Soprano.
episode.
And
because there wasn't mob shit.
Yeah, well, the finale, there was mob shit, but it wasn't
very little.
Obviously we're seeing him at his worst, at the end, right? Where he's in hiding and shit.
Right.
But the ducks.
No callback to the ducks. Not even a single callback.
I mean, why would they?
Well, because that's just sort of what you do.
It would have been good. Maybe that's why everyone's mad, is there was no duck reference.
I mean, even in the nasty house that they were living in, maybe a couple ceramic ducks on a table. Mm-hmm. That would have been cute.
Yeah. I wonder if there was a callback in a season that maybe they thought would have been the finale, or they hadn't anticipated. I don't know. Maybe that's the season 1 finale.
I don't know enough about The Sopranos.
I'm not gonna know.
I don't
more.
want to know.
Tony Soprano.
The ducks by the pool.
Oh hell yeah!
Love you, gabagool.
Gabagool. I come like a little pasta maker.
Okay.
I'm a gabagool.
In what? How? What do you mean you come like a?
So like how there's like the pasta maker.
You gotta wind up.
I don't know how the pasta maker works, but there's a little crank and it makes the pasta.
Right, and it squeezes the pasta, it presses.
Yeah, and that's how it comes out. Yeah. I have to crank it like this with a big old wooden handle. There's a lot of supplementary gadgets.
I guess so. It's like a KitchenAid where like you just have to keep buying the accessories.
It's single use.
Got them on your registry.
Yeah. Why does he need so many of these? Oh, I've heard he's got a situation
down there.
I just. Should we do it to him?
Hello.
Welcome
to
the
Hewll
Yeah
Podcast.
I'm your host, Limp Waffle.
And I'm also here. And my name is Hard Pancakes.
Hard Cake?
Yes.
Call me Lil Limp Waffle.
I won't call you that.
Please call me Lil Limp Waffle.
I won't call you that.
That's going to be, if I ever make music, that's going to be my...
Limp Waffle?
No, Lil Limp Waffle.
Lil Limp Waffle.
Yeah. Because like people, like Lil is big now again. Like after the progenitor, Bow Wow. Lil Bow Wow.
Hallowed be his name.
Well, also Lil Kim.
Yeah. Lots of Lils.
Is there big? And I'm like, not anymore. R.I.P. There's Biggie. There's like the Notorious B.I.G. rat, like the Biggie cheese rat, and not Mia, but just the Biggie cheese rat.
Powerful rat.
Yeah.
Named Charles Entertainment Cheese.
They call me the Chuckster.
Because he puts people to sleep.
Because he puts people to sleep. Oh my!
The Sandman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Of course. Great.
You understand?
No, I understand.
You understand?
You understand?
You understand?
I don't.
I really don't. Stop telling me I do.
Can you please explain? You get it?
You understand?
You know what's
understand.
up. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
I had things, and I put a lot of energy into remembering to talk about my sunroof.
You would think your sunroof. He's a spitting image of you.
Who are you? And what have you done with my friend Eric? Who's this funny man? Who's this Jim Gaffigan type over here?
Repartee we got going on here.
Look at this little Gilmore Girls act.
We're not fast enough for Gilmore Girls.
Oh, one,
takes a
we
very
are.
high IQ to enjoy Gilmore Girls. Maybe it's just too fast for you.
I wouldn't say that I would kill Amy Sherman Palladino.
Right, because it's not her fault.
No, but I would love to work at her local Starbucks and fuck up her order constantly. She deserves nothing good. She doesn't deserve bad things. To be clear, I don't wish ill upon her, but I wish her the most of inconveniences. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because Lorelai Gilmore is a piece of shit person.
Yeah, she was a bad person.
All she does is get rewarded for being shitty. The biggest crime you can do is do something that Lorelai did, but not be Lorelai.
But she's funny.
Not really.
But she's so funny.
Don't get me started on Rory. I think Rory's just as bad as her
Rory
fucking
is
mother.
terrible, and I don't want to talk about it.
And people are like, no, Rory's the best. I'm like...
No, also, like, I'm not saying that actress is bad actress because I'm sure it comes out of the direction, but she plays that like a limp waffle. Like, just like...
She big limp waffle.
She might as well be a wet dish rag laid over the back of the couch with how much emotional context she's giving.
Sometimes, yeah.
Which, I mean, like, you could say, like, it's characterization, which I'm like, okay, that doesn't make it fun to watch for however many seasons that show is.
A lot. And then they even did the, the
also,
return.
I've only seen, like, a couple episodes of that show because of Taylor. Yeah. Actually, I've seen more than a couple. I've seen more than I want to.
I will say, if there's any episode to watch, it's, like, in one of the last couple seasons where it's just one scene where it's, like, the Christmas fight where Rory's dad and Luke from Luke's house, which is the version of Gilmore Girls where you just edit out any scene that doesn't have, or like you just edit Lorelai out of it entirely.
Right.
So it's all about Luke in his diner, and it's called Luke's House in my head, and it's great. It's a much better show because Luke is flawed, recognizes he's flawed, and tries to do better and grows. Lorelai sucks ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, Luke and Rory's father because like Rory's father's like now banging Lorelai again, or like they may have already gotten married after she turned down Luke. The idiot.
Why did you watch all of this?
Tyler.
Oh, Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I said you want to sit here and watch this all the time. That's fine, but understand that I'm not gonna like. And I somewhat feel bad that I ruined the show for her, but she's like, no, you opened my eyes.
You are a hate watcher though, and I'm not.
Yeah. You don't watch at all. You hate to watch, and I watch to hate.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good.
I
hate to watch to hate.
Yeah.
I just. Well, that and like I wanted to just like hang out with her. Right. That's what she's watching.
Right.
So.
But I'm talking even outside the context of that show. Like you like some things you like to watch just because you don't like them.
I don't like it, but it suckered me in some capacity.
Yeah.
But yeah. They like it's a scene with like no words where like fucking I think like one of them's drunk and like the other one just.
Oh, I was just saying that because I accidentally hit the thing.
Social. And like they just fucking like in the middle of like the town square, like just at Christmas time, just get into a fucking like brawl. They start just beating the shit out of each other, and it's just very like two drunk dads trying to fight. And then like they each land some punches, and then they just kind of like, and they just walk off. And it's arguably the best scene in the entire show. It's fucking phenomenal.
That opened a memory in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a child, my spirits would just run away with us. No, when I was a kid.
Do you know what it's like being soulless?
I've tried it.
When will my spirit come home? You ever accidentally become a yokai?
A what?
A yokai. It's an object that is possessed by a spirit because my body becomes an object once my spirit leaves it.
Is that a ghost type in Phasmo?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. No, not that.
We've never gotten it once.
Oh. Does it possess an item?
I think so. Yeah, I think it throws shit.
That's not possessing an item.
I could be wrong. Knowing me, I'm probably half wrong on most things. Like you're always better. You always win in some capacity if you bet against me.
When I was a child, I was one time.
Boo.
Yeah. Honestly, cringe. Oh, you were a child.
You were young. That's my ick.
Ugh.
Which is a new word I learned.
Yeah.
From the kids.
Don't yuck my yum.
Continue.
You were young. Immediate facial reaction. Anyway, so my sister, God rest her soul, she's alive. She made me watch.
No. She's pale.
Oh my God. She made me watch the movie Pearl Harbor, which
recently.
How many times have I said when I was a child?
Okay, but
in this story,
we kept getting past it, and then I'm like, so when that's
so the words didn't happen.
I'm like, this is a cool story, but when were you a kid though? What was that story? Okay, so as a child, you watched Pearl Harbor.
I was forced to watch Pearl Harbor, the whole movie. Which, like, let me tell you, that movie could have stopped at multiple points and been a much better film, and yet it kept going. But that's not what the story's about.
I mean, it's not like it just suddenly stopped in World War II. Like, they didn't go, guys, stop, this is it for the movie.
No. I mean, like, after Pearl Harbor, the event happened. The movie keeps going. Yeah. The movie should have ended.
It's the next chapter, and now we start talking about the Eastern Front.
Where's the sequel? They should have saved it for the sequel, Pearl Harbor 2. Anyway.
Surf's Up.
Oh my God, surf and turf. So we're having to watch this. She's making me watch this fucking movie, which is also why, like, I can't, like, there's this scene. This is not part of the story, but I'm just telling you this now anyway. There's a scene where, like, the guys are all getting, like, inoculated before they, like, become part of, the Navy or whatever the fuck. And
you can't say that. That's controversial.
What? Navy? Inoculated?
using 100% of my power to restrain myself.
They're getting a shot for something, and so she like, and they're having to like get it in the ass. And so like the one guy's like trying to be like, but can I like not get it? And she's like, no, you have to get it. And he's like, but like I don't want to get shot in the ass. Like it looks like it hurts. Everyone's like saying it hurts. And she goes, government says we stick them, so we stick them. And she sticks him in the ass. And I think about that all the time. I'm just like, government says we stick them, so we stick them.
I get it. That's a good like memorable line.
Anyway, that's not what the story's about.
It's the same thing for me with the let's take a look at the book.
Yes.
Like, no one ever remembers, and no one gives
part.
a shit. But it's like I don't know why. I just it does that the wrinkly part of my brain. It just goes like.
You think your brain has wrinkles?
Not many. Oh, I said sloshes a lot, so it's more of kind of folded over on itself. I call it the big fold.
There you go.
So I get one good idea every once in a while.
There's a scene where like the two main guy characters, is it one of them Ben Affleck? I can't remember.
In
Pearl Harbor?
I'll look it up. This is important.
It's Ben Affleck.
It could be Bat Damon.
It's Ben Affleck and the other guy who like was like a leading guy in a lot of movies for a while, and then he just sort of like left Hollywood. I think not Matt Damon. Hartman? Is it something? I don't fucking know.
Ben Affleck, Josh Hartnett, Kate Beckinsale, Cuba
got
Gooding Jr., Tom Sizemore, John Voight, Colm Feore, Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, so the first two, Ben Affleck and Hartman or whatever guy, they're like friends, and then they end up like fighting over this girl. Shocker, because it's a Hollywood movie. And they end up like getting into a fist fight, and then like after the fist fight, they're just like magically friends again. And I remember saying, even then at a young age, I was like, why do they do that in like movies like this? Like that doesn't make sense. Like that just seems like stupid. And my sister turns to me very seriously and she goes, that's gonna happen to you. She's like, that's what happens when like, when you guys are friends, like you're gonna get in like a fist fight at some point, and that like makes you more friends. She's like, that's gonna happen. So I spent quite a few years of my life thinking, there's a fist fight on the horizon.
I gotta get weak friends.
And as I got like closer and closer to Brain, then I was like, I'm gonna have to fight him. I don't want to fight him, but it's the only way we'll be really good friends. I'm gonna have to fight him. Turns out I don't have to fight him. You can just be friends with people. But I was led to believe that was how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
You can go ahead. I'm done.
So it's funny because I have fought Brandon.
But were you like actually fighting?
Yeah, we drunk slapboxed in the kitchen.
Yeah, but you weren't like.
Okay. No. We weren't
angry.
No, I wasn't angry.
Shit.
Over a girl or some stupid shit.
Right.
Now, Baby Park.
Listen, that's where the scores are settled.
Us getting 39 stars yet again, and we're not allowed to yell at Taylor, who's just moaning into the microphone.
Well, she's usually not even on the microphone.
Oh, we even got the fucking microphone stand, which was the greatest thing we've ever done. Because then it's like, you don't want to sing, you don't have to.
Yeah.
No problem. We just got to put a little mount for the controller, and then we're golden. That's an old callback. Look at you.
I still got it.
Well, we got to...
Is it bothering you?
It bothers...
Because there's a line
because it goes right through my fucking face. I do the same shit
bother me
on my
there was
stream.
nothing through my face.
I'm aware. Which is why I feel like you left it on purpose as a little treat for me. You didn't intentionally leave it, but you noticed.
I didn't even realize it was over your face because I don't look at you on the screen. I look at you in person. I look at me on the screen.
I look at you as I stop looking here. If I'm not looking at you, I'm like going to answer a question. I look at me and then I think. So like I get you on the down look.
Mm-hmm.
So like the whole like YouTuber boxing thing's big.
Yeah.
So we could just get like a pair of gloves and play one punch.
Yeah.
And then we could be friends.
What's one punch?
We each get one glove. We each get one punch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And it's like, you're allowed to brace yourself. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Uh-huh.
Because part of me is like, I've never been like really punched in the face or like, I've never gotten in like a fight.
Yeah.
Ever.
Me either.
And there's like this part of me that's like, I almost feel like I need to like get in a fight once so that I can be prepared for if I ever have to actually be in a fight. Because like I'm not Josh. I don't got a knife on me.
Josh never has a knife on him.
No, he doesn't.
He looks like he would.
But he
doesn't.
That's part of his like that is a countermeasure. You know, like he's got a good threat level.
Yeah.
Even though like it's a facade, which is a C with a little dangle. I don't like that letter. Yeah. Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable. Because the only word I know how to pronounce it is facade, or I guess focaccia. Is it in focaccia?
Focaccia doesn't have one of those.
Acai, but I don't like the word acai.
I don't like that.
That sounds like some George R.R. Martin bullshit.
I don't like the word, and also, quite frankly, not to be controversial, I don't care for the berry itself.
Oh yeah, no, it tastes like ass. I don't know why.
Acai.
Yeah. Well, I just don't like any of the acai things. Like I think I don't like the smell of it. It'll make me sick if I have too much of it. Because my sister got this hand soap that was like acai, and then like I forget what I was doing, but I'm like, why is it like I was working? I was just like typing at my computer, and I'm like, all I can do is smell this fucking smell. What is it? And it's like it's the fucking soap. I just didn't know what it smelled like. Yeah. So then we got blueberry pancake one, and like that one's pretty cool. Ooh. Excuse me. I took it back.
I didn't like that.
Do you want?
No.
Why not?
And
we could be fine.
We have to fight.
Let me hit you. We'll get one punch. You know what? Fuck it. We could do it.
Do it live.
We could do a celebrity boxing.
We have to monetize.
Well, 100%.
Sell tickets.
Patreon exclusive live stream.
There you go. We create a Patreon just for
it's fight. For 1 month. And you can't cancel.
1 month, one punch.
Dude, they could watch it and then cancel.
Well, if it's only for a month.
Yeah, but like, because you pay up front.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they wait till the end of the month to pay you.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't get in for free.
No. You don't get cold wet canes for free.
Cold wet cane. Oh, I did. At the Mako Bowl. Just like a car part company or service or some shit. Stupid. I don't know.
Hello.
Boys support boys. You might need to move that.
Ow. It cut me. Yeah, it's because like
it's because roses have thorns. I mean, we might be able to like, I mean, not now, but like in the future, maybe we just very tidily push,
that's good enough.
Like just give us an inch so you don't keep hitting it.
I'm beating.
It's fine. You okay?
Does that mean we're friends now? Because he fought me?
Yeah. Is that the new host? Are you replacing me?
I mean, it could be beef.
We could have beef. the fight of the century. I would only want to do that solely for like the talking shit ads, where it's like, I'm gonna kiss your mother on the lips after I'm done beating your ass, and it's like,
I just want to wear the outfit.
Oh yeah,
the little shiny shorts.
Oh,
and the high socks.
That'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
I can imagine that we go and do this and like we drop a lot of money and like we have everything. We get a fake ring to put in here. We get Brandon a little ref uniform and we get the dangle mic so he can be like real cool. Mm-hmm. How cool would that be?
That'd be cool.
And then, but then we got to fight and it's just, I feel like you would throw the first punch that's like a real punch. And then it's like, you almost go like, cause I'm like, oh, I don't want to like hit you.
Right.
And you're like, okay, well, we're here to fight. So you finally just go like, boop, and you land one. And I just like, it's like all the tension leaves my body. And I enter this flow state of just like, all my anime has come in for this moment. And then you just wipe the floor with me and I never land a hit. And then you go, I'm friends with you, but you're not friends with me. You didn't hit me.
It doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
If you don't both leave with a bloody lip, you're not friends yet.
Oh, I don't want a bloody lip.
I'm not saying that because I want one. Mm-hmm. Those are the rules. That's what Hollywood decided.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't decide.
We also gotta have our like our Top Gun moment where we got to like beef with another set of bros.
Where we try to like blast out of the plane, but
There's no stop. He actually died in that stunt.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. For Goose, the stunt where Goose, he died, or where Goose dies, the stunt man who did the stunt died in that stunt.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate. I'm not bullshitting you either on that, man. I wouldn't fuck around with Top Gun.
I've had to watch that movie so many times, and I don't like it.
My mom texts me and goes, "Have you seen the new Maverick movie?" And my first thought was, no. And I don't want to. But I'm like, no, I haven't. Is it any good? I'm thinking, she's seen it. I know she hasn't.
Right.
Well, either she hasn't seen it and she wants to go see it with me, which ended up being the case, and we're going to go see it next week because why not? Do something nice with my mom. Mm-hmm. The other part of it was she did see it, and there's something she really loved about it, but all I can think is, what the fuck would it be that she loved it enough? Because I'm like, I'm not going to love it. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. I should make my mom go see Morbius.
Oh my God.
Mombius. It's Mombin time.
My God.
It'd be wonderful. We're going to watch Morbius on my server on Monday. Morbin Monday.
Enjoy.
No one will. And that's the goal.
Yeah.
Stop casting Jared Leto in things.
Yeah, I don't really know why he still like wants to do movies, because like movies don't want him, it seems like.
They pay a lot of money for him. I think it's like,
I mean, the actual
part of it's like
the
sex appeal,
itself.
I think. Oh yeah, no, the movie.
Just the film.
Well, like he has some really good movies. Like he was really, really good in Requiem for a Dream, a movie I never want to have to watch again because I'm tired of crying.
Yeah, I remember when I was a child.
This is a child story.
I watched the music video to, I believe, the song Hurricane. That his little
Red Jumpsuit Apparatus.
That's not it.
That's his band.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No.
30 Seconds to Mars.
30
That's what it is.
Mars.
I don't know why I mixed them up.
I believe
there's an astronaut.
I believe they have a song called Hurricane, and I believe it has a music video. And I believe the music video has lots of BDSM aspects to it. And I remember watching it while young and then going, that's odd. This seems like there's more going on here than just...
Is there subtext in this video?
What is this? What does this latex and leather outfits mean?
And your sister's going, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up right now. It's Jared Leto.
Yeah, and I remember watching that, and there's like this part where he leans over this girl and is like putting like a thing in her mouth, and I remember just being like, this, I think there's more here than just a music video. And that was how I learned about BDSM.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And I think it was called Hurricane, and I don't think I liked the song. Morbius.
Yeah, Morbius.
When does he do that? When does he get in the latex suit and do something?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool if he did like, is it? I don't want to say the word because I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, or I'm just thinking of the eye grapes from fucking Elden Ring. They're called shibari grapes, but like the ropes and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like some of that stuff's like really cool, but then it's like very sexual. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't want to see like that. I just think like it's like really cool.
Right.
Like I feel like a real Boy Scout about it where I'm like, oh man, like a sailor where I'm like, look at those knots.
In Dragon Age.
Look at those knots.
Oh, look at his knots.
Look at the knots on that bad boy.
Look at the knots in that
bad boy. It means something different in the Omegaverse.
In Dragon Age Inquisition.
I'm a spiller. I didn't.
In Dragon Age Inquisition, I played the entire game in the Kunari like rope top.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Even when you're like out in the snow, my character's just like
nowhere near like the like good armor. Even it was medium armor.
It was very good armor because like I kept upgrading it.
Oh,
I made like the highest possible versions of it. So I was like literally like a two-handed heavyweight like beast of a man with his tibbies out, looking fucking jaked and hot.
And what about Dorian?
He loved to look at me.
What was he wearing?
And I love to look at him.
He was wearing the same thing.
I put him in the same thing for a little bit. We were matchy.
Well, that was when you guys were in a summer area.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was in a different color, because like I want him to have his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then later, I ended up putting him in the other Kunari outfit. That's more of like the mage one, where it's like still has Tibby out, but like it's more of like a robe kind of thing. Not robe, cloak kind of thing and everything. Looked great. His abs looked good.
To be embraced by Bull.
I liked Bull.
Bull, I feel like Bull, he would not hold you for long because, like, he's busy doing bullshit. But, like, he would give you a moment.
Right.
And I think that's important.
Yeah.
And I'm still pissed. I'm still so fucking mad that my game was bugged.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because I'm like, as a man, I'm like, I want to play games. It's like the whole thing, interesting thing. So like, there's a lot of like.
You've decided it's interesting.
Because I want to talk about it. Well, like it's always fun to know what type of like when you can make your own character in a game and there's like gender option stuff. What people do, like I remember like Left 4 Dead. If I played with Josh, I was always pissed because Josh always Zoe, and I would always be Zoe.
Right.
And it's like I couldn't really tell you why. Like I don't know. Because like it's a game. And I don't have to be me.
It's a game. Why are you mad?
Like, I don't like big shoulder stuff.
Why are you mad? He's a game.
I don't want to be a big man. I want to be small.
Well, there were also small men in Left 4 Dead.
But no one wants to be a small man in Left 4 Dead.
Well, he wasn't small. I mean...
you talking about Lewis?
Yeah, Lewis was slight.
Well, Lewis was great. I got pills over here.
I got pills over here. And he had Francis, who was just a fucking dick. I always played as Bill.
Yeah, Brandon was a Francis. Zach was a Francis.
Yeah, well, Brandon liked Lewis.
Really?
Yeah, Brandon was Lewis a lot of times. No one wanted to be Francis. I always wanted to be Bill.
No, Francis sucked.
Which no one else wanted to be Bill, so it worked out fine. But I was like, I'll be the crotchety old man. That's fine. No, Brandon was Lewis.
Cup. Yeah, but I think it's really funny because like sometimes like it doesn't like necessarily like I don't think it says anything about people or anything like that. Like I don't think there's like a deeper meaning to it. But it is always interesting. Like and like sometimes people will surprise you where it's like, oh yeah, I just want I like this is what I like. And like obviously there's some people that like are like doing it for like a weird reason, I guess. But I never understood that either. I'm like, why be weird? Unless you want to sell your account and like Lost Ark. Apparently, the big appeal about it is that like the female characters are really hot.
Okay.
Or like Genshin, where everyone wants to fuck all the characters. And it's like it doesn't even matter. You can make any kind of game now. Just make the characters hot, and you can do whatever you want.
I think that's how it's always been. They just figured out a better way to monetize it now.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, one, Isaac Clarke, hot. But that's not the reason you buy the game.
I mean, like, he's all right.
I mean, we get to see his ass the whole time.
Yeah. And it wasn't bad.
And we get a deep look into his eyes.
Yeah. Very deep.
You watch television shows occasionally, like when it's something you're actually interested in.
Yes.
And I've really liked what some shows have started doing lately, which I think you can relate to, is for me at least, I started noticing it like Marvel would do it on their Disney Plus for like the like WandaVision and stuff, where it was Agatha, yeah. Where they release 2 or 3 episodes, like when it comes out, and then it's like a weekly release.
Here you go, have a little taste.
I think that is the best way to do television because it continues the hype every week, and you don't feel too bad if you miss a week. You can always catch up, and you'll have something to binge on. And to be honest, especially with a new show, like the first 3 episodes are just like it's all the build up. And it's like, hey, let's get into it. So the next week, you're like, oh, I'm going to watch the new episode. It's like, cool, shit happened. I have a good understanding. It was a bit of an investment at first. It got me all into it again. And now we can keep going. And I think that's really cool. And I'm hoping that more shows do that. Yeah. Because, like, I think, I want to say didn't Sarah Zed just do a video? I haven't finished it about, like, the binging. But, like, I will agree.
Versus... weekly, serialized.
I think like the hybrid is the better version.
Yeah, no, I like when they do like 2 or 3 episodes right off the bat. It's good.
Yeah. Like even for the Halo show, unfortunately.
I'm so glad it's over.
Yeah.
But I want to still hang out with like Josh and
we can
Brandon
just
and
hang out with friends.
That was what I said. I was like, can we just keep doing this but like hang out? We don't have to watch a bad show. We can just be friends.
We can watch a good show.
Or we could play games.
We could do it. We could do all of it. We could do everything. It's always possible.
Yes.
But like I think it's a lot better because like I think like with the binging stuff, it sucks. Like I'm still mad about Stone Ocean.
Yeah.
And it's bullshit because we get 12 episodes and then we wait for them to air weekly in Japan, and then they go, we're not putting out 12 more 3 months from now, and it's like, oh, when? But September, you'll get another batch of 12.
Watch one a week.
Okay, so then it's still April 1st, and there's no more episodes.
But you gave yourself a little longer.
Well, I mean, that's irrelevant because I literally just finished rewatching all of Golden Wind. So, like,
yeah,
it's a good time.
The new Star Trek show has come out, Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Is it DS9 vibes?
No, not at all. It's the exact opposite, actually. It's very episodic because so much like Star Trek nowadays has been like more of like serialized work and everything. And so they made this one as sort of like a callback to like older Star Trek where it's much more optimistic and it's episodic, like lower barriers to entry. It's really easy to just watch an episode for what the episode is and have a good time. And I love, darker serialized stuff too. Like Deep Space Nine is my favorite. So like I've been cool with Discovery and everything. Like that's all good. But I like the variety. I like that now we get to kind of have both, So like I love that Strange New Worlds is just like it's just a fun little jaunt through future space stuff with good graphics. It's cool.
Yeah,
I like it. Some of it's a little.
Sometimes you just kind of want to watch something that's just kind of more easily digestible. Like,
yeah,
like I do love like good solid shows. Like I would also much prefer a show that like ends and knows it ends. Like I'll never stop recommending it. It's a show that most people won't ever watch, but Dark on Netflix, where it's 3 seasons, always meant to be 3 seasons. It was written with 3 seasons in mind. It was 3 seasons. It's done. And it's a full good show. Because, like, that's like the whole fucking Supernatural thing, where the first 5 seasons are really fucking good because...
And it proceeds to limp along for another however many seasons. I don't even know.
They gotta, like, fuck
10
God,
more seasons or
God's
something?
sister or something at some point.
I don't know.
I will say it is cool that Chuck is the
not
name
seen
of God in the show, and he writes their gospel by writing fanfic about the guys. And like he's God, he just prefers doing that.
Yeah, I have somehow managed to go my entire life without having seen any of Supernatural. The only scenes I have seen are the ones that were in Sarah Zed's video talking about like
the Destiel,
the queer baiting and the bullshit with all that.
I would never make you watch any of it, but there's only like 2 episodes in my mind that are actually like I would go back and watch them, which are the Scooby-Doo crossover episode where they get animated, and then there's an episode where Sam's stuck in a time loop, just because I love a good time loop.
I mean,
I'm partial to it. What can I say?
The time loop episode of season 1 of Discovery was my favorite episode.
Yeah,
because I was like, oh, it's finally not about this plot I don't care about. It's a fun little like encapsulated time loop episode that still is referential to what else is going on, but it gets to just be
small. You get it's like a little treat. Like you get rewarded for paying attention to other shit.
Yeah,
for suffering.
Yeah, because I didn't really care for the overarching plot of that season. So, like, that episode was a highlight because it wasn't about the season. But, anyway.
Have you ever tried to get everything you wanted, and then you got it, and it was just not what you thought it would be? It was still good, but it's like they pulled one over on you?
Yeah.
We've been watching Hunter x Hunter in my Discord after streams. We'll typically watch, like, 3 episodes. So that we're not watching shit till 4 a.m. Because I got in trouble for that. And
it's not a great plan.
No, I mean, but that's what I was going to be doing regardless. So I'm not really upset about it. I won't apologize. Mild spoilers, but just go watch it. first season, like 20 episodes. Second season, 12 episodes. Third season, like 16 or 18 episodes. Fourth season, a certain amount. Fifth season, 63 episodes. It's the whole Chimera Ant arc, which is abnormally long and all of that. So there's a lot of episodes.
How did they make that many episodes?
I don't know.
Is this like aired like normally?
No, well,
like on television?
Apparently it's unfinished too.
Oh.
Like the last season that we're on, season 6, only has 12 episodes, and it just like they just stopped making it.
Huh.
And like I guess like the manga also dropped off not too far long after, I'm not sure, and then like it's now coming back with a couple more chapters.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, the long and short of it is, I had been waiting because we've been watching 3 episodes at a time for the big Pito fight. Because one of the Chimera Ants who's like super fucking evil is Neferpito, cute little androgynous cat person.
Okay.
More androgynous in the manga.
Gecko.
Yeah.
When you're saying Chimera Ant, are we talking like ANT?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, like they're all animals.
Okay.
And like they take a human who is worthy enough, these Chimera Ant things, and they'll basically like kill them, feed them, and turn them into a new like animal. Like you just get like grafted, basically, like Chimera Ant. Okay. And you start to realize that some of them do have their memories from when they were human. Okay. But now they like are more powerful, and they have Nen, which kind of like stands, but it's different, more of like a power. The main kid, like Gon, he's very cute. He's got his little shorts and his little like jacket. His whole attack is Jonken, which is like Rochambeau or rock paper scissors. He'll go, "Show me rock," and then just punch you. And it's like he is the most powerful character in the entire show. Where his assassin not boyfriend, but which the joke is that it's his boyfriend because he's like they're just best friends. Always has to stop him. He's like, "Gon, don't! You'll kill him. Stop!" Like, and you're just like, Gon's gonna get like Gon is terrifyingly powerful and like fun whole little romp. And it's like killed someone that's important to him, and he's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill Pito." And we're like, "I cannot wait for this fucking fight. It's gonna fucking go off." And part of it got spoiled for me, and I'm really mad about it.
I think you told me about this. Well, you weren't talking to me. Were you talking to Josh? I heard you talk about this.
Really?
And I wasn't like listening.
I don't remember.
Though. Yeah,
I may have been high. I don't know. Anyway, and I'm trying to be better about being succinct. So I'm skipping so much, but we end up the whole big part is that like they go to where the Chimera Ants are because Mewtwo is the king.
Not that Mewtwo.
No, but
that's quite the name to copy.
Well, his name is Meruem, or the king, but.
Oh, people just call it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm being cheeky so that it's easier to picture.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I thought like in the show he was called Mewtwo.
No. No, we're in VC because we kind of do like a mystery theater 3000 kind of shit. So I'm like, yeah, Mewtwo or Teemo, whatever. They're trying to assault him, and so they attack the capital where the Chimera Ants are to kill them and kill the king, and. We are in the assault on this for what feels like 20 to 30 episodes. And like everyone is so powerful at this point and so fast that like we watched 10 episodes or even 12 episodes, honestly. And from the beginning, and it like, and so over the course of like a week and a half at this point, because it's only on Monday, Wednesday, Friday when I stream, and 30 minutes in real time in the show had finally passed, like 12-15 episodes worth, 30 minutes. And the only reason that that's important is because like almost right away, like Mewtwo has a human friend who's this snot-nosed girl who plays this like chess backgammon-esque game with him, and it's the only person that he can't beat. And then they make you actually feel for him in the very, very end with her. It's very sad, and I fucking cried, and I was very mad about it because it's like, you're an evil piece of shit.
Right.
But hot damn, that was cool. And fucking like the girl's all fucked up, and Pito, who can do like string puppet stuff, and she's like really evil. She also could sense you within like 100 miles almost. Like, she's fucking insane. And she's like using her big nasty Dr. Blythe, which is this like giant nasty doll that just like will float above and then work on people. Yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
Yeah, with Pito. And then there's Neferpito, and she's a delight, or they're a delight, because he goes by he. They don't really know. It's never really clear, but they make them more feminine in the anime, and but still use he pronouns, which is like, good on you, King. The king. And Gon shows up, this little kid with his little, like, he's got his jacket off, so he just has his tank top on, and he's like this tall with spiky hair. He's like 12. And he's like, we're going to fight right now. And she's like, I need you to give me time to save this girl, because like, and for reasons I can't explain, which is, it's like the only way she can support the king undying, his three generals, basically, his three royal guard, what she's one of them. And he's like, oh fuck. He's like, you have 1 hour. And he just sits in front of her. And it is some of the most threatening shit. 15 episodes go by, and I'm just like, I want this fight. I'm tired of waiting. And it's like, it's been 30 minutes now. I'm like, we're supposed to wait an hour. How many episodes is this going to be? 40? I don't got time for this. So I said, fuck it. We're bum rushing. We're going to watch until we get there. Or we're going to watch like double and like try to catch up. We get to this fight. Spoilers for Hunter x Hunter if you haven't seen it. Gon literally goes in a reference to something that another character did way back in like the second season. I think the second season, technically, after the exam, where Kurapika got all like massively powerful by making a contract where if he uses his powers on anyone that's not his specific 8 targets, then it'll immediately kill him. So it's like, I can do anything if I am fighting these specific people. It's kind of cool. Like a contract for more power, basically, within yourself. Gon like is like, all right, we're gonna go fight, and they go out into the woods to go fight. And he just suddenly is like, I'm making a contract with myself for all the power I'll ever have. And suddenly he's like 6.5 feet tall, fucking shredded, insanely long hair, but still in his clothes. So he's in like little hot pants and like a midriff, and he's incredibly insanely powerful. By far some of the scariest shit I've ever fucking seen. And is like, show me. Like, he has no hesitation, immediately says, I'm going to become the most powerful I'll ever become, and then hits her with the strongest attack. Like, in every anime fighting thing, it's like, you never go all out immediately.
Right.
You always got to have that in your back pocket when you're against the wall. No, Gon said, no, we're done. Their whole fight, 1.5 minutes. And he kills her. She then puppets herself, like, as she cut off one of his arms, and he just still kept fucking going. Like, only hit her like 3 times. And then immediately, like, once she was finally dead, cuts off his other arm. So he's got no arms now. But that was after he, like, beat her head into paste, which was really fucked, but it was really cool. And now, like, Killua's trying to get a wish to get Gon's arms back, I think. Because Gon got no arms now.
Okay, his arms are gone.
His arms are going, yeah. And, like, all of that to say is just, it was so good. I was so excited for this fight. I'm like, I want to see, like, Pito fuck some shit up. I want to see Gon go off. Because, like, Gon hadn't really fought anybody, like, in a long time at this point. It's like, this is just because he's so angry about Kite being killed. And it's like, 1.5 minutes and we're done. That's it. And I'm like, was it worth it?
Can she work it?
Sometimes.
Drop the thing down, flip it in reverse.
It felt very similar to when we were playing mini golf when everyone was here, and I got a hole-in-one on the first hole. I have fallen further than you will ever rise because I proceeded to get last for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Mims went off. Mims was getting holes in ones left and right.
Yes.
It was very impressive.
Do you know what it's called when you get a shot that is 3 under par?
Albatross.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get me on this. I was in the junior PGA and no one believes me.
I wasn't trying to get you. I was just.
You understand? I got a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
No, I just am trying to feel important. I'm sorry.
About your fake PGA-ness?
Yeah, it's not fake, but you can't say that it's Pride Month.
We've yet to see any evidence.
The hole in one. But I couldn't replicate it, so.
Well.
There was also. I realized, not everybody's counting their strokes. It's just me being honest over here on my little notepad. It didn't matter. I gave up keeping track after like hole 13 when we were like trying to like hustle. It was hot. Fuck that. Fuck the vending machine.
That fucking vending machine.
All
As
water.
If they can't
no
go
water.
fill it with more water. As if they don't have water. Like, do they want money or not?
Yeah. Now you got to go inside where there's all the snacks and
Where
stuff.
I can ask for a cup of water and they have to give it to me for free. That's why they should fill up the machine. I had money.
But it's also so hot. I wonder how often it does. Like, do they even refill that? Because I've never seen it actually be like have something in it.
I've never tried to interact with it before.
That was the first time I went up to it and it was highlighted as an actionable object.
Well, I've done that mini golf course a couple times, but I don't think I've ever done that course actually, because there's 4 courses.
To a meal.
Yeah. 4 course adventures. Legend of Zelda. But I don't think
the 4 courses.
4 courses of the apocalypse. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever gone on that one before. Which is interesting.
I think I have.
I know I always wanted to, because like when you're like, driving past it and stuff, you can see the haunted house. And I was like, I want to do the one with the haunted house, but then like you don't know at the start which one's going to have the haunted house.
Yeah. And I think we got to pick 3 or 4, right? Or no, we told
could pick any of them.
Oh, I thought we were assigned one.
No, we could pick any of them, but there were people on 1 and 2. So I was like, let's pick one of
These 2. Yeah, because it's just so we can play.
Yeah.
Because I will say, there is that feeling, it's like everyone's allowed to enjoy their time, but it's also like, I don't want people waiting on us, because now I feel stressed.
Yeah.
And it was hot. And that was like when the heat sign suddenly like really kicked in.
Yeah.
At the end, that last stretch. Yeah. Now I keep ibuprofen in my car just in case.
Good thing to have.
Yeah. Well, that's because like I moved out of my apartment in one day.
Yes.
And then picked up Ori from the airport, said hello to Sin and Evie that night, and then like the next day, like I did end up taking a nap because my body's like, bro, you went plus ultra, and it's like you moved a couple boxes, calm down, you had help. And I'm like, my heart burns hotter because instead of taking a nap, I set up things. Make Tim.
If your heart's burning, have some Tums.
You're right. That's what's up. Yeah. I'm bored with Crow.
I haven't been keeping up with the story.
He's now severed his nightmare.
Yeah,
he's
cleansed his nightmare, right?
And so now Uldren Sov's nightmare just floats around in the helm now.
Oh.
Near the Crown of Sorrow, apparently. Or he's just standing there.
Fun. It's Zavala's turn now, I guess.
Yeah, his wife. I mean, I guess it's fine. It's just because it feels like it's like Crow's a Guardian and they did nothing for like a year and a half. And now it's like, it's Year of the Crow. And I'm like, I'm over it.
I don't mind it. But I don't know.
But he's just whining. I understand that it's actually a good story. They are. It's a good story and like there's very good beats and I understand that. But also I'm like, why is it that when I saw Lord Saladin last week, his name wasn't Brackus Forge? It still said Lord Saladin. That's inconsistent.
Because you know him as Lord Saladin.
No, he's Brackus Forge.
Not to you.
He would want us to call him that.
I don't think he would.
No, he went with pride.
Pride.
The devil wears pride. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I haven't. We did the dungeon, and that was fun.
Yeah, the dungeon was a lot of fun.
Actually, the dungeon was very frustrating. Spending time with you and Kenny was fun. The dungeon was often annoying, but that's just how.
Well, a lot of, it was because it's like, oh fuck, I missed my jump and died, and it's like a lot of just doing the same jumping again and again. But we did figure it out. Yeah, it's good. And like, I don't even think we wiped that many times on the boss fight.
Not on the boss fight, no.
Although, actually, I can give you the statistics because I got an email from Bungie saying like your raid report's here, more or less, and I'm just like, excuse me. What?
I don't know her.
Not that I'm aware of, good sir. And where was it? I could have swore I just had a Bungie. Oh, it's probably from promotions because it's that sort of shit.
Bungie, please, no.
No, it's not. What the fuck, dude? There it is. My hashtag dungeon memories are here. From Destiny 2 Witch Queen. Duality complete. Here's your personalized stats. Kenny, Eater of Crayola, you and me. 1,010 final blows, 79 deaths, 39 minutes spent on final boss. Which, like, okay. And I'm a little disappointed in the hoodie that they made available as the reward.
I don't like it at all.
Because I did it's not called, this is the Duality Dungeon. What was the other one? The one that was like the 9.
Oh, yeah.
We did that one too.
Yeah.
But that's the one where I have like the emissary hoodie, which is really fucking cool. It is warm.
Yeah.
I gotta lose some of my own personal weight, and I need it to be cold out, and then I can wear that hoodie and not sweat.
Right.
But I'm like, that one's really cool. This one looks like a Josh hoodie.
Well, it's like the Hake thing, and I'm like, they're not.
Stop making your gun brands cool.
They're not my favorite gun brand in Destiny. No. My favorite is Amalon. Because everything's like.
I mean, my favorite gun brand is,
Tex Mechanica.
No. Is gun. Is whatever exotic I'm using. Is Witherhoard.
There you go. Hive
magic.
Weapon of sorrow.
Dude, I missed my touch of malice. Because I actually got the damn thing. It was good.
I can't miss what I never had.
Oh, yeah. You miss 100% of the shots you didn't get.
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor.
They got a lot of them.
I just meant the government says them. Wait.
Stick them, we stick them.
You stick them, we stick them.
Government says we stick them, we stick them.
That's the rules.
Yeah.
All right. I'm like realizing, I'm like, oh, it's an hour. I forget about our regular cadence.
Yes.
Should we hit them? Do you want to take a quick pit stop?
Yeah.
Pull over. We're at the quick wit. It's the question time.
Question time.
What is it? Well, you tell me. Well, I guess I'll tell you.
You tell me.
We only had a couple questions, which is fair because we have not done a quick wit in a while, and I don't think people have. Most of the questions were just, are you guys finally stopping? And like,
bet.
Unless. Maybe. Could be beef. We only had like 3 questions, so I will read them now. From Steph OS7. Given you've both lived alone and with room/housemates before, what would you guys say are the pros and cons of living on your own?
The pro of living alone is everything, and the con is nothing. I mean, like, it can get lonely, but then you just like hang out with friends, and then like, ta-da.
We've been doing that lately. We've been really like we've been social. Like outside of you and I doing like what I wouldn't say it's not work shit, but it's like our hobby shit. Mm-hmm. Because even then it's like, yeah, we do the podcast, but we're not actually hanging out though.
Right.
Even though we're 2 guys hanging out and that's the podcast. But it's like, no, like we're doing this and then it's like, all right, we'll go see you.
No, I mean, I vastly prefer living alone. It's nice. Any design choice is yours. There's no argument. Mm-hmm. You can eat whatever you want.
They don't say, I went and took all of my stuff from the old apartment.
You don't have to worry about like cooking to someone else's tastes. You get to just vibe out by yourself, and it's pretty fucking great. And then if you ever get if you have some lonely times, then you just call up a friend and you're like, hey.
You want to hang out?
You want to like vibe. And then if they say no, you call another friend. And then if they all say no, then you just, you listen to some music and you take a shower.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good time.
That's it, actually. Yeah, that's 100% it.
And it's a pretty good time.
Yeah.
So I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm getting everyone's messaging me because they're like, oh, he hasn't done the podcast in 2 weeks. He doesn't do shit now.
Humble brag.
Me, who finally charged my watch, aggravated. I'm like, I haven't had anyone reach out to me. You've been missing all your messages. My little machine. For me, I mean, the biggest pro of having roommates is cheaper bills. That is what part of it. But I will say, when you do live on your own, it's pretty much what Eric said. I mean, I think because like when Tyler moved out and I ended up just staying in my now old apartment by myself, like at first it was really weird because it's like I realized how much of like the accoutrement was hers. And then like I'm like, it's just me in my weird empty house. And I think I ended up, now it's a habit that I just like built, but like I just call my friends and talk to them, which is kind of wild. And it can be for a few minutes, it could be for hours, it just depends. But it's the best way to do your dailies, which chores are just dailies.
Yeah.
And
check them off.
If you think about your chores as dailies, dude, you're going to change your life.
Do your dailies, man.
I'm like, I got to do my dailies. And it's suddenly a lot easier because now it's like a game. And it's like, I don't want to play Destiny. I want to do my dailies and leave.
Yeah. I don't even want to do my dailies. I was just like,
I barely do my weeklies.
I just got to sign in to get that shader before it goes away for the week.
Oh, I will sign in on Tuesday to go look at Eververse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm there for.
I'm only there to possibly spend more money.
Yeah.
That's it. And then, I mean, it's fun. I like playing it from time to time.
Yeah.
It is more fun when you have like a couple people to play with and there's like a task.
Right.
I'm like, you always got to be doing something.
This has nothing to do with living alone.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Go. My shiny day. My shiny day.
Yeah, go off. Talk about it.
I'll keep this brief.
No, you won't. Go off.
I had the most amazing day in Pokemon Go. And the thing is, it was a really like bad day for like my real life in the sense that I did nothing. I had a lot of things that needed done, but I got a shiny very early in the morning, and it really set a tone for the day of like, I'll just keep playing Pokemon Go. And I played Pokemon Go basically all day and like completely wasted like my day, but it was fine because early in the morning, I drove on down to the park because there's a lot of Pokestops there, and I was having to do something for like, because it was the day when like the Ultra Beast showed up.
The Go Fest.
Yeah.
And then also all the wormholes.
Yeah. For
the Ultra Beast. I did get in a hell ago.
Yeah, that one.
Less cool. Lusamine in Sun and Moon combines with it. At one point, it's really hot.
I was really excited because I was like, oh, it's like a raid boss. And so like I got a lot of them from raids, and I was like, this is cool. I got like an exciting thing from a raid. And then like I finally finished the like quest, and they give you one. And I was like, oh, so this isn't special at all. Fuck me, I guess. Anyway, so in the morning, while trying to like get to some Pokestops, I happened to see a Whalmer. And I clicked on that Whalmer. And it was a purple Whalmer.
Mm-hmm.
The Whalmer I've been wanting my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And I snatched him. And then I turned him into a Whale Lord. Okay, but here's the thing. So, like, shinies in general are great. But...
Did you nickname it?
Yeah.
What'd you nickname it?
Space Whale. And I'm going to tell you why. In high school, sophomore year of high school, Brandon and I were part of this project for our geometry class where we were supposed to create a product that could hold as many tennis balls, that could hold... it was like we were supposed to make a product that could hold, like, 5 tennis balls. And... we were supposed to make it really efficient. So it was supposed to like have minimal surface area outside of its ability to hold five tennis balls. We chose not to do that. Instead...
we played Pokemon Go.
No, instead, we designed, me and Brandon communally came together with I don't really know who came up with it, but we both together came up with the idea of Well, it was based off of like something I had like drawn as like a joke earlier, and then like we sort of like built on it together of a purple whale.
Joking on his joke.
Joking on our jokes. A purple whale with a laser beam on its head, and
that's cute.
And he was named Space Whale. And then we turned that into the gun, and so like it was a giant whale made of foam that was a gun that you could hold, and like your arm went like over his tail, and then his mouth would open and it would shoot the tennis balls out.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So there has been a purple whale in my life named Space Whale for a very long time, and now I have.
I've never heard this before. This is wild. This is deep lore.
Yeah, this was
a big
back
cut
in high school, and so that's why now I have Space Whale, and I was so fucking excited.
And then the day continued.
I proceed to end up fighting like an hour later or 2 hours later or something. I proceed to end up fighting a Team Rocket Go little competition. Not a grunt, actually. It was one of like the
leaders. Was it Arlo, Sierra, or Cliff?
That one, Cliff. I'm fighting Cliff. The little first bitch that he throws out is a Cubone. I'm fighting the Cubone, and then I fight the other two. Everything. And it goes great. And then it goes the screen of like capture, like, you know, the angry Pokemon. And it's a shiny Cubone. And I was like, oh my God. I don't like this color scheme, but he's shiny.
The green is really bad.
It's not good, but I got a shiny Cubone. And so then like I still haven't purified him because I like that he's angry. Mm-hmm. But I did advance him and evolve him into a Marowak, which is a little better of a green. It gets brighter.
Is it just a regular Marowak or is it the Alola Marowak?
Just a normal Marowak. But yeah, it's a little bit of a brighter green than the Cubone. So like it's a little better. It's still not good, but I have him.
It is cool because it is different, though.
Yeah. And then the day continued. Later in the day, I was going to a local grocery store. And along the way, I stopped and parked the car for a little bit because I was going to, there was a gym and a Pokestop nearby. And right outside the Pokestop was a ball toy. And I clicked on the ball toy. And what do you know? The orange striping on him was not orange. It was a lovely shade of cyan. And he was a shiny, and I did catch him, and I got 3 shinies in one day. And it was amazing, and I turned him into a clay doll, and the blue goes away. And it becomes much more muted, and it's just like black and white. And I was like, okay, this is not that different than the original, but it looks nice. And I have it. And then the next day, I did a raid fight for a Kyogre. And it was a shiny. He was purple, and I have a purple shiny Kyogre, and it was a really good time because now I kind of have 2 Space Whales. I've had a lovely time lately. I've been raiding.
You just get whatever you want.
Apparently.
I'm so fucking envious. I'm sitting there going, fuck you. I'm so happy for you. I hope you rot in hell.
I love it. I was doing a lot of Groudon raids this morning because I was trying to get a shiny Groudon.
No, he's not good. He's yellow.
Yeah, he's ugly.
You don't want that lobster.
But I want it.
Yeah. Well, like...
Because legendary raids are 1 in 20, so it's like that feels a little more like reasonable.
Where I moved, there's no gyms nearby. I would have to like leave my house and do that. So part of me kind of wants to start like... Maybe I just like take Lucy with me in the car to like a nearby park and then just like do like a lap. But because then she gets some like pugstercise. Yeah. But I just that's a regular ass ugly fucking Bidoof. I do have a shiny Girder.
What's a Girder?
So you know Timber, Girder, Conkeldurr.
Oh
yeah.
Oh no, Timber turns into Conkeldurr.
Yeah, with his little piece of wood.
But Timber's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I've had him. I've only ever caught one.
Yeah, I've only caught one. I caught him
in a raid, and I got it shiny. Same, and like I almost said the same thing as I have a shiny Clang right now that I'm like 13 or 17 candies away because I dump some candies in every once in a while to them and just catch them. Mm-hmm. But I want my shiny Clang.
Hell yeah,
I'll be good. So now I'm just mad. I'm just mad because I'm like there's no shinies. But I've also had days where I got a couple in a single day. So like
it was wild.
it was just, you kept sending me.
The Claydol was the one that like I was. Well, I mean, like the Whalmer was like I literally texted you like, oh my fucking god.
Well, because it's the one I want. Like I have the candy waiting.
Exactly.
Same thing with Magikarp. I'm like, I have enough candy. Actually, I don't think I have enough candy for Whalmer or for Whalelord because I've already made a Whalelord for a quest.
Right.
Or whatever, but
yeah.
It's just I just want good things to happen to me.
Sometimes good things happen to perfect people.
Mm-hmm. Living alone. Otherwise, the good part about it is you just get to learn a lot about yourself. I think that it is a very cool thing that everyone should try at some point if you're able to.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't need to live alone forever though. Is another thing I will say. Like, there's nothing wrong with like also just like getting a roommate. I would just recommend getting a roommate that you enjoy. Like, I've never really had, the only problem roommates I've ever had was when I didn't live with friends. Right. It was like a Craigslist roommate or like, because like I lived with you, no problems. I lived with Jordan, no problems. Brandon, he's a problem, but otherwise, yeah. Zach, Kat, both fine. Jake was fine. Lyndon was fine.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I mean, different people are different. I enjoy living alone. There are a lot of people who don't. They don't like the silence. They don't like just being by themselves. Like, and that's totally
you
fair.
were also the person where when we lived together, you always had earbuds in too.
Yeah.
Like so it made no difference to you once you moved in or you moved by yourself.
I like my me time.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it would be. Yeah, I'm sure it would be different if I was living with like a partner or something. But like, I've never had that situation, so it's either been roommates or just like me, like friend roommates or just me. And so like, I prefer the just me.
Yeah. Oops, just me.
Not that I ever had bad experiences when living with people, but
yeah, it just if you're able to, you like it. It's nice. Yeah. I think for you, like you are someone who like wants to express themselves, which is why like when we moved into our apartment, I'm like, I don't have art in my body, so just you do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And you were like, okay. And then I'm like, I have left no imprint on this place except dirt. I want shiny Breloom.
Yeah.
They finally put it in the game.
What color does it end up being?
Red.
Oh.
Instead of green. Yeah, it's really cute. And I like the little like a little grass fighter. It's kind of cool. One time. But yeah, so I would recommend it. It's definitely worth it. You also learn a lot about like expendable income and whatnot when you first move by yourself.
It is an illuminating experience.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. But I liked it.
Yeah.
Like it. It's what's currently happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Beanie Chesters.
Beanie DeAndre.
Beanie Chesters. I love that name.
Hi,
Beanie
I'm
Chesters.
Beanie
They said this podcast is my weekly therapy. And I'm like, that was 2 weeks ago because it's been a couple weeks. Question time. Do you think you could win the Hunger Games? If not, how long do you think you could last?
No, I would not win.
No, I wouldn't win.
I don't know. I don't know how long I'd last.
I'm going to be honest.
I've never watched any.
The way it starts typically is like they're all like in like a big circle and there's like a cornucopia of a bunch of items like weapons and stuff. But the thing is that like that's very high risk because everyone's fighting over it.
Right.
So statistically, there's a lot of action in the first few minutes. And then after the first hour, it dies down because a lot of people like ran and hid and shit and all that. I would be one of those people that die within the first few minutes because I would not try to get an item. I'd actually freeze because I'm not sure what to do. And then someone just fucking just knocks me off. Like, I don't even get a fight.
Yeah.
And like, I was like the funny character that you like kind of fell for it. And it's
right.
like, I'm the character's death, which makes you realize that this is fucking real. Exactly.
Yo, man, this is real.
Like, I just get fucking eviscerated by some dude named like Thor.
Yeah.
Who like has been training his whole life. That's Sector 1 bullshit.
Yeah.
Dude, what they did to Rue was fucked.
Yeah, I don't.
We got one more question from Aubrey Jackson.
Aubrey Jackson.
When you have no motivation to do something that has to be done, what do you do?
That.
I do it. What do you do when you don't have motivation?
Something else. honestly. Like, which is not always the best idea. I have some of my most productive times when I have something to do, but it's not the thing that needs done.
No, avoidance.
Which, I mean, like, you know, you can make the argument that it's like, okay, at least something's getting done. Like,
but you're stressed the entire time about the thing you're avoiding.
Oh, yeah. But I at least will give myself the credit that I'm like, I am doing things. Like, I'm not just like sitting, like watching YouTube or something. Like, something is getting done, which will in theory help me in the future. But the thing that needs done is not getting done. When like, it's not what people should do, but I mean, that's the honest answer is usually when like I'm feeling unmotivated, I'll just do something else until time becomes the ultimate motivator.
Yeah. Time is the truest motivator for me.
I work well under pressure, but the flip side of that is that I will,
if there's not a deadline, it will never happen.
Pressure. Exactly.
It will rot to dust.
Yeah.
And then I'll remember it. But don't worry, I've been thinking about it the whole time.
Oh yeah.
For me, it like the only thing I can think of is like when I have to do something is you gotta like if you're not on like if you're not in the time crunch mode, because then it's easy. It's super easy in that sense because it's pain, but then you know it's over because the deadline's there. You got to get it done. You know, the 11th hour. And it's still good. I was just talking about this earlier about how like I was been really stressed because I'm like I got to go back over to my apartment and like keep doing stuff, and I was like stressing myself out yesterday because I'm like fuck man, I gotta get motivated to like go and drive and do it and then come back for my stream and everything, and I'm like, you know what? No, I'll be going over to the apartment tomorrow, and I will, you know, because I gotta go. Then from there I can go and come over here more or less. And like, you know, make a whole like trip out of it, like out of my house. So I'm not going to stress about it anymore, which is something that is tangentially related to what you asked. But it's like being willing to go, there's nothing I can, like, I'm not going to do anything today about it. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that I need to now do something in its place. Like you should also make sure that like, if you have stuff that needs to get done, like do some stuff. But if it's like, yeah, there's like this main thing and it's like relaxation and leisure is also still important just for your own mental wellness. Like like the amount of relief I gave myself by just going, I'm going to be doing it tomorrow. I know that I won't be putting it off till Friday. I know that I'm going and I'll have a much better idea. So we're good. And I was like, whew, I could breathe. Otherwise, when I have like menial tasks, my dailies to do, the best secret is I'll connect my kitty cat headphones to my phone and I'll call somebody.
There you go.
Because then it's just idle. Like I'm on the phone with people. I've done all my, you hear it all the time. I'm doing my dishes. I'm fucking taking out trash. I'm, you know, building a PC or no, I would never do that. But you know, that the idea, it's like, cause it's like, why not? Like you're just going to be, I'm a pacer. I'm a pacey boy.
Right.
So it just
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Something like that where it's like more of like a mindless thing where you just need like the physical thing of doing it. Yeah, that definitely works.
Yeah. It's like it's suddenly I have all the motivation to do it because I'm not having to think about it. I'm thinking about something else.
Right.
It's the like, oh, I got like real shit to do. But I mean, that's also what I did when I was at my apartment earlier. I was gonna call a friend. They weren't available at the moment, which is fine because I talked to them earlier. But I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just like listen to a video or whatever. And then it was like getting hot because like, you know, I'm leaving my apartment at like 78 because I ain't paying those bills. I am, but I don't want to be at the moment, and it's just a pain in the ass. And I'm like, it's hot. I'm moving a lot, but everything's almost done. Everything's almost out. Like all like the trash stuff or stuff that's like, okay, this all just needs to get tossed. So boom. Yeah. And now I have like a little mental list I got to write when I get home of like, when I come over next, I need to bring over some trash bags. I need to bring over like soap for the to wash the last bit of dishes, maybe a new sponge because that sponge is really gross. Like I can finish up the dishes and stuff, and then everything else is basically done. And then it's like cleaning and pictures and sucks. And the best part is I love paying my rent on time every month, And then the bank goes, you want to buy a house. We don't know if we can give you a mortgage.
Bank will take care.
No, my bank won't take care of it.
Your bank will take care of them.
Your
bank's taking care of your bank.
Yeah, I'm getting Lemonade Tycoon.
And it better be crisis.
I'm in a crisis. But Jesus Christ, that shit just makes me so fucking mad that rental history does not count towards your credit score. It's very fucked up and wrong. Yeah. Register to vote. Okay. I think that's it. That is the last question.
Questions are done.
And we do have 2 packages.
Package time.
Package time. Oh, wait.
That's not it.
Package time. With the boys. Ow!
Give me a package.
Okay. We have a package from Dawn. I just decided to rip off the side that had the address because we didn't think to scribble anything out. Just they can't see it, but it's like
just in case.
All you have to do. Me posting a video of Zuki in a box that has my full personal address on it. Okay. No,
it says open first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't realize it was all connected. And then this says open last.
It says Eric open, please.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that. I just gave it to you because I was lazy.
You two go together like early 2000s Britney and Justin.
Oh, is it gonna be jeans?
Oh, that's it.
Oh.
Of the card.
Oh, okay.
And then there is a nice note.
Oh, that's really funny. Like it's just like that's it. That's a fucking mood. I like that. Okay.
I mean, we look great in denim, so
I do have a denim shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those where I should just wear it unbuttoned with a shirt underneath.
Right. I don't have a denim shirt. I did. I mean, I worked at Gap. How could I not? But I have a denim jacket, which I do love, also from working at Gap. Because again,
why would you?
If you work at Gap, how can you not? Dear Eric and Odie, I sent this to a friend in the U.S. to send to you as I want to remain anonymous. Just wanted to say thank you for the fun and a big fuck you
this is not from Dawn.
To the people who were weird about your socks. Odie, I got a pair for you too. Well, just because. Heart, XX.
Intasio.
So is this... Oh. So I think these are mine. I think those are yours?
It says open last. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll just do them one at a time. No, I think they're 2 separate things. Okay. Like there's 2 pairs of socks. Okay. One has my name on it.
Number 1, Ball greenlit Star Trek after its pilot failed.
Thinking about those socks.
Like Lucille Ball? The center seat claims that Ball was the mother of Star Trek. Is this true? Short answer, yes. Oh, yeah, because like Desilu. Although Ball wasn't involved in the creative side of Trek, she was pivotal in financing the series. As the experts in the center seat make clear, what makes Ball's support of Trek so unusually historic is that she refinanced a second pilot episode after the first episode, The Cage, was rejected outright. As Gates McFadden says in the documentary, Lucy was only too happy to put her money where her famous mouth was. The idea that Desilu Studios would put up money for a second pilot, where No Man Has Gone Before, was unheard of in 1965. It's equally unheard of now. As McFadden says at the end of the first episode, without the bravery and determination of Lucille Ball, who defied Hollywood and defied Hollywood and expectations, well, Star Trek probably wouldn't exist at all.
Oh,
yeah,
good to know.
That's some fun history.
Some trivia
with sharks. Oh, those ones say OD.
Yeah. Mine say feeling high on life, and there's like a mushroom or like a mushroom toad.
Mine say zero fucks energy.
Oh, that's good.
That is a mood.
I also hate the highlighter tip, the piss yellow on these socks, but I love them.
Oh hell yeah! Look at his socks.
Look at those socks.
Well, thank you.
What a delight. Thank you. Not Dawn. All right. This one's like wrapped and grabbed. Part 2A.
Part 2B.
Dear, or open last. Yeah, it is. That was what we saw on the outside. Dear Eric and Odie, seeing as you both give so much to your combined communities, I thought I would add a little move to my gift. Or a little more to my gift. A new taste challenge.
Oh, no.
Please follow the instructions carefully.
Oh, no.
As most newcomers to this taste sensation don't, and it doesn't turn out well.
Oh, I know what that is.
At least I'm pretty sure this one won't make you throw up, Odie. I hope not anyhow. The bathroom's there, but I have a gauntlet of wires. Yeah. Unwrap the wrapped with love food gift now. Wait. Unwrap the wrapped with love food gift now, and please turn page for instructions. So... Oh, it's Vegemite.
Yeah.
Toast your favorite bread. Do you have any bread?
No. Should we do this on the stream?
We can do this on the stream. Okay, so we'll save this.
I've never had Vegemite.
This is a great time to announce that we're turning 1 on Sunday. Like
We've grown so much.
You were a kid earlier today.
We're really filling out those shoes.
Have we really gotten far from meat cheese bun though?
We're in a new space.
We are. We got a studio now.
Things have changed.
We got Manager Rudy, a ghoul.
When it started, we didn't have video.
That's right.
And then we had really bad video.
And then we had really bad audio.
Yeah.
Dolphin Girls and Turtle Woman, if you can push past the audio, it's great.
With terrible audio.
I'm so mad.
We'll just refilm it. With scripts. We'll read back exactly what we said as we said it. But we'll play each other.
What a treat.
That would be a delight.
So this can be a project
if
we
you
work
can
on.
Get us to 500,000 likes.
Oh, I was to say if one of y'all nerd asses can make a transcript,
that would also be helpful.
So that I don't have to listen to it.
That would be vastly helpful.
I would fucking die. That's great. Because it's a whole new way to experience the episode.
Right.
We're changing clothes. And there's no girl buttons, so we don't have to worry and be confused.
Exactly.
And Jordan doesn't have to be disappointed.
I feel so bad. I just didn't know enough back then.
So we're going to leave this right here.
This will be a stream experience so that we can do it properly.
So we'll be live. We'll be streaming this Sunday.
Born on a Sunday.
On a Sunday, probably at like 10 like we normally do.
Yeah.
We won't be in a kitchen.
Oh, yeah, I guess not. Although if we're making toast.
Well...
Oh, I don't want to move
because we were going to play some board games. So we were going to do, I can bring a camera, or if we have more, to just like get up and get an aerial view.
Yes.
That might be one where we just can leave these two. We do one with an aerial and then one's just the wide screen or whatever. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun. But it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be at 10 Mountain Standard. I guess it's Pacific Standard Time.
Nope,
no, Mountain Standard Time. Is Pacific an hour behind now?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. I never know. Did you see the new Pokemon professors?
No.
Did you see my video?
I saw that it was there.
Yeah. I edited a video from 30 minutes to 12.
Work.
And I didn't just cut.
Right.
Like, I actually had a lot of fun with it. It was a really fun little project.
Here we go.
But they showed the new Pokemon, the new legendaries. The art boxes look good. The new professors. There's a different professor for each one. Mm-hmm. One of them is hot prehistoric lady. Okay. And the other is hot future daddy, whose jaw has no reason to be so cut. I'm like, wait, yeah, don't. So this is from Snake.
Snack.
And my boy.
Don't step on Snack.
No step on Snack. I'm ride or die for Snake. I don't know how they feel about me, but yeah.
As established.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what is in here.
What is the order of operations? Where's the menu?
Well, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so we got a card here.
Are you hungry?
Huh?
Are you hungry?
I can be.
Okay.
What are you in the mood for?
We'll consult later.
Okay. Well, I kind of want. We'll consult because I kind of wanted to go because it's that comforter. So I'm like, I kind of want to go just run to my apartment to just like give it another hour.
Yeah.
Put another couple coins in the thing.
You understand?
You want? I don't. Stop saying that. I don't. I'm gonna start saying that.
You
now.
understand is a very powerful phrase to say.
You
because
understand.
it's like enforcing it on the other person. Oh, you understand.
I say it all the time.
Because so few people would actually be like, no, I actually don't.
I go, you know what I mean. That's what I say. I am a, you know what I mean.
I have a very,
no one knows what I mean.
very, very brief story.
Yeah. Fuck Snake, man.
Yeah. Fuck Snake.
I'm telling him you said that.
It's not.
Snake's not 34, and I got laughed at for that.
I never said.
No, but I kept thinking Snake was older, and then I got clowned on, and I'm mad about it.
Okay.
My community's mean to me. I also call them motherfuckers, and I spit on my tattlers, so I don't deserve kindness. Continue your anecdote.
This actually happened a couple years ago, but I just now.
Were you a kid?
I wasn't a kid. I wish.
Oh, to be a kid.
Oh, to be young again. We're not young anymore, John. You used to be funny.
Oh, to have a spaceship submarine cardboard box.
Oh my god, it was so it was.
You
iconic.
can do that.
Yeah, but now I, as an adult, realize why that was a stupid idea.
Oh, wet cardboard.
Although I'm not on a septic system, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. I don't care.
Weird.
I keep hitting the Enterprise.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I don't know
shields.
what to tell you, man.
A few years ago, I was leaving a Walmart.
Was it the one I pooped in?
Yes.
Oh.
It was at Walmart.
Where I said, we got to stop. I got to go to Walmart.
Oh my God. Yes, I was leaving that Walmart.
I got IBS.
Okay.
That's a flex.
I was leaving Walmart.
Yeah.
And I had just grabbed a couple things or whatever, and I checked out at the self check and was going out the door.
Walmart is surprisingly affordable. I always forget, I'm like, why don't I shop at Walmart? And then I open my eyes and I go, that's right.
That's why I don't shop at Walmart. There was a gentleman who was, I may have told the story, but I don't think I did. There was a guy who was leaving holding a television, decent sized television, and he's walking out the door. There's the person at the door who, if you have a big purchase, is supposed to look at your receipt and,
And it's a big TV.
and check it. So the guy's walking with the television, so I can see.
Price, yeah.
Huh?
Like, was it a big TV? Because it's a big purchase.
So the guy's walking up. I'm behind him, unrelated, but that's also I checked out and I'm leaving. And the guy's walking past, and so he starts to get past the person who would check the receipt, and that associate is oh no sir, you have to wait a minute, hold on, and he just goes, oh no thank you, I'm good, and just walks out the door. And and then the associate just kind of goes, and they look at me for a second. They just kind of look over and they're like,
you have to pay.
and they just look at me and I didn't know what to do. So I was like, I don't know.
I have a small purchase.
I literally I didn't know what to say, so I was just going, I don't know.
That's kind of wild. I don't know what I would do.
I loved it, and
I'm not gonna go chase the guy down.
And I don't think that the guy actually meant anything. I think he literally was in that brain and thought it was the solicitor.
You don't think he stole it? You think he did pay for it?
No, I think he did pay for it. But
you couldn't really just get out and walk. They would have someone watching you probably.
Yeah. And it was just so funny to me though. In the moment there was that secondhand discomfort, but in retrospect it was so funny. Just can I check your receipt? No, thank you. I'm good.
I'm good.
And just walks.
I mean, it's not a law that they have to check your receipt.
Yeah.
That could be their rules, but that's what are you gonna do? Call the cops? Which I guess they do.
They could.
And then it's I'm not stealing anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I pay for it.
I'm tired. I want to go home.
I said no thank you. I thought that was enough.
I'm not wearing my Cookie Monster pajama pants, so that means you don't have to check my receipt.
Oh my God.
So
that was my
I
story.
will say the box. Was there any more to it?
No,
I'm sorry.
That was it. That was my story.
It was a good.
That was me declaring
I enjoyed
it was over.
I was already on the next stop, but I'm wait. I'm pretty sure I heard that was just the ending, but I gotta make sure. Snake did write, Happy Father's Day, Unky Odie and Unky Eric.
I don't have a child, but I appreciate
No.
the
Well,
the thought.
it's funny that it's Happy Father's Day to the uncles, and it's like we don't. Well, it's because there's the one meme that Jen made of Lulu, of the little pug that's just Uncle Odie, please, and she's crying because all she wants is food. The little mongrel.
Have you?
She's shit in my bed.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that?
I told Sal and Wolfie a secret over League.
Okay.
But then I made fun of you. I made a reference to your Christmas problem, your pajama pants.
Oh, yeah, I've talked about it.
Yeah, I pooped my pants the other day.
Good.
I was reading a book out of a bong, and I had to cough, and I started coughing, and I coughed so hard I sharted, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, I've done this. I'm like,
What you have wrought.
Yeah, are you crying?
A little bit. That was funny.
So I walk inside, and I look at my sister, and she goes, what? And I go, I think I pooped my pants. And she just goes, no, you didn't. And I'm like, I wish that was the case. I wish you could say I didn't, and you would unpoop my pants. And then, like, because I'm like, you know what? I want to build trust and a bond with my sister.
Right.
So I figured I'm going to be vulnerable, but I'm an idiot. So the only way that I can think of being vulnerable is
to tell her that you shit yourself.
A light sharding.
Right. There is poop in the pants. And you put it there.
I was wearing joggers, so there was no chance of those rolling out the pant leg.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It always sucks when it happens, and it happens very rarely. But, like, it was just one of those where I'm like, God damn it. And I just was, like, in shame, and I'm like, I gotta go take a shower now. And I'm just nasty, and I'm, like, sitting there yelling at myself, like you're a loser. Me to me. And I had no reason to share this. Yeah. I absolutely had no right to share this information, and I've lost all credibility.
Yeah.
But that's some hard ass shit, though, man. Well, it wasn't. But so then, I told my sister in confidence. Mm-hmm. And do you think that she treated me with love and respect?
No.
Absolutely not. And she just goes, like, I forget what I was mad about. Lucy pooped in my bed.
Yeah.
And she goes, I don't know why you're complaining. You shit your pants yesterday. And I'm just like, I told you that in confidence.
Get him, Cece.
And she is just ruthless.
I mean.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? And she goes, I'm trying to record my speech. I need you to leave. Like, she is just very blunt with her boundaries. And part of me is like, you are being a bit of an asshole. And I called her an asshole the other day. I was like, kind of being an asshole. And I wish I had the conviction she had to, like, say how I feel and then not back down on it.
Right.
Because I'm a back downer.
You backing up.
I'm permanently in reverse.
Right.
When I'm not drunk at the wheel. And, you know, Snake, we'll get to your card.
We'll get there.
It was a really shitty time. And, like, it really kind of, like, bummed my reading session because I'm like coughing, and then it happened, and then I'm like, I have to, like, fight the next couple coughs because I'm like, I don't want to keep taking screenshots of my body. Like, this needs to stop.
You cough a lot when you read.
I am a cougher, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is funny because my coughers quite bare.
Anytime you say Lulu, I think of
Lululemon.
I think of the SNL skit where I believe it's Melissa McCartney.
I regret sharing that story.
Playing Lulu, and it's like the AMC thing. It's a play on Mae West.
Okay.
Where it's Lulu and she keeps falling down the stairs. And she's like, why don't you come upstairs and see me upstairs sometime?
And she just falls
and she
down
just keeps falling down the stairs.
She can't get to the upstairs.
And the one, oh my God, what's his name? He was like a regular.
He's got the weird name.
Yes.
But he's like, he just kind of, he was in a lot of stuff. Taron Killian or something.
Yes.
It's something
Taron
like
Killam.
Taron Killam, yeah.
He's
married to somebody that I know who the actress is, but I can't remember in this moment.
he at one point like, or maybe it's one of the
He's
other
married.
ones.
I don't remember who.
he's in this skit. He might not even be the one that says it, but she like falls down. And he goes, "Oh, Lulu, no!" And anytime you say anything about Lulu, I go, "Lulu, no!" in my head. Anyway,
You've seen her though.
I have. She's very cute.
She's very sweet, but she also is pouty.
Yeah.
And moody. She is the moodiest fucking dog. And everyone on my stream be like, why can't we give treats to Lulu? And I can even hear my sister going, I'm like, well, you don't get any treats. She goes, no, she don't get treats. She's pucky. She already had her jerky. She's like, I want 2. This dog will look like sleep is the only thing that she has left to do for the rest of her life.
Right.
Until you have something she wants. And then she's...
Well. Lulu's out here saying, you understand.
With a little chest up.
She wants it.
And I'm like, and she ain't getting it. And then I give her some.
Yeah.
She breaks me. So it's a cute little cactus card that says, oh, hello there.
Snack.
You'll know which is for which if you don't figure it out. Snake. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should have grabbed it by that. I think these are just... Turns out there's money in here. We just throw them away. Oh, God.
This one's empty.
I got a dud.
So that one must be for you.
Oh, this one has a receipt in it.
Oh.
Oh.
Can we return them?
Snake, what were you buying?
Is this a breach of confidence?
A Staples? Why are you at Staples?
Well, this box
This is a lot of paper.
This box is from Staples. It says so.
You spent $10.99 on the letter sorter?
I'm gonna open this.
Yeah. Like,
And
there's nothing good on the receipt.
And I'll find out if it's mine.
I feel like I have yours.
It's
and you have
purple,
mine.
so I think it's yours.
Yeah, you want a hot swap?
Sure.
Is yours?
I guess I think so. What is it?
It's an official Peep one.
Yeah.
Oh.
What does yours say? Are they opposite?
What does yours say?
Mine says best dad.
You really do this to me after I shared in confidence with the world that I poop myself, and I get dad.
With a peep. With a peep.
Oh, it's Velcro.
It's a brand name.
It's not. My neck too thick. I got that girth. I got that Uncle Vernon. Thank you.
Thank you.
I
don't know if this one's actually mine.
I enjoyed them. I really don't know.
I don't know. I'm
guessing the purple was for me. That was the only.
That's the indicator I'm going off.
And you would wear more white, so.
As evidenced.
Yeah. Okay, I'll accept it. Thank you, Snake.
Thank you.
That was a delight. Your uncles are fine with this offering.
We're vibing.
I'll let you live till next Christmas, and then you got to re-up.
He needs someone to drive him home.
Re-up. Uncle Odie's trashed again.
Uncle Odie needs a ride home. So which of you kids is gonna drive me home tonight?
Well, Snake does Uber Eats.
Okay.
Not really, but I have this meme. And then it's funny because I already had the meme saved, and then Snake sent it to me saying, "This is me on my way to get you soup when you're sick." And I'm like, but it's
oh,
yeah, it was really cute.
Yeah.
Did I send you Louie?
I don't know.
Louie the cat?
I don't think so.
Louie heard y'all like some chonk.
That's a hefty cat.
That's a cat that knows what it wants.
That's a cat who has gotten what it wants. Maybe more than it needed.
If Zuki looked at me like this, I'd fucking look at this. You think
You'd
this?
cut your losses and run.
You think this guy has doubt? Not for a single moment. Look at him. Look at that belly. Look at the power. God. the fucking dog. The human face.
Yeah.
It's his mouth, I think, is really what makes it worse.
It's also the eyes.
Yeah.
It's the eyes.
It's the fact that it's a dog.
And the little mustache and the mouth.
Mm-hmm. And here's my last phone meme for you. I figured you would enjoy that.
It's funny.
Yeah. Half of my phone pictures are just snapshots of my Pokemon. It's a free heart. And a Smeargle gets mine.
Right now, during GoFest, when you took the picture, there was a chance that a little flower Pikachu would show up.
I'm tired of them making...
I'm sick of it.
All of those. I will say, I think I have...
Also, I prefer Raichu.
I have a shiny Raichu.
And some of them,
special.
They let you evolve into a Raichu. And so I'm like, hell yes. Like my
not yours.
So like my Raichu has Ash's hat.
I think I have the same one. I think I have a lot of the Pikachus, actually.
Yeah,
like in my phone.
I have most of them. But and a lot of them, they'll let you turn to Raichu.
Oh, no, I deleted all of them.
The Pikachu who like is floating with the balloons.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I wanted a shiny Pikachu, flying Pikachu.
You can't evolve him.
No, because Raichu don't got balloons.
But he could have balloons. I love Raichu.
It's his party. He can have balloons if he wants to.
I don't love a Alolan Raichu, but I love Raichu.
And I'm tired of... I hate that most of the time the Pokemon that are in the raids are stinky doo-doo shinies that I don't want.
Yeah. Well, the only increased rate is the legendaries anyway. So there is that.
Oh. Well, that's nice, I guess.
You understand.
I damn it, I don't understand.
Which I thought it was any raid Pokemon, but apparently it's just the legendaries.
Oh.
Which is hot boo-boo garbage, if you ask me. Because I was out here fighting for my life with some Mega Steelix going, give me a shiny Mega Steelix.
You were really out here getting 3 shinies in one day, and I shit my pants.
Yeah.
And that's why I got Dad. 3 shinies while I crap myself. 3 shinies while you
shit yourself. Can that be the title of the video?
Yeah. I'm fine with putting shit in the title. Or
we'll do a little star. You got 3 shinies and I
on
shit myself. And I sit myself.
And I shitted my pants.
If it shits, it fits.
That's the worst.
If it fits, you shits.
Yeah. It was a humbling moment.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've had too much fun. I've had too much going for me lately.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I shit myself.
Well, I'm like, I would say, like, for what it's worth, there's a difference between, like, losing a little game of Risk It and, like, full on shitting your pants.
Right.
Like,
but I haven't had any of those encounters in quite a while, which is great.
Well, so earlier when I was a kid.
Yes.
I did.
When I was a child.
I did. I did poop. I was in line at school.
Yeah.
And I was crying the whole time, and she said, you got to take a milk. And I'm like, I shit myself.
I mean, my Christmas shit extravaganza was like, that was kind of like,
see, but
that's the last memorable one.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have done it since, but I can't think of it because it was less traumatic.
I hate that my most recent memorable one was Saturday.
Yeah, that's a little different.
It hit a little different. I gotta be real with you. Goddamn. You know what? I finally got people to say, Odie, you look good too in the comments finally after all this time. And now I'm just sinking it.
Yeah, you didn't have to tell anyone that.
No, but it's good.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny. It's funny.
I'm glad you did.
Dude, like, I'm always, like, people are like, I never know what I'm going to say next.
Right.
I'm always, like when I'm streaming and shit, it's just, like head empty. I'm just, I don't know, man. I want to laugh. And so I'm going to say things that I think are funny to me. And they're not always winners.
Yeah.
A lot of times they make people very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it do happen sometimes.
But that is really funny, though.
Sometimes. You know who's really funny? And who, like, we don't often give as much credit?
Taylor?
Brandon.
Oh, Brandon is really funny.
Brandon's very funny. Like, and of course I've known that. But, like...
Brandon's not the funny guy.
He's not, and he doesn't like present himself as that. But he'll get him in there.
You see,
it's really fucking funny
because Brandon is not. How do I describe this? Brandon's good. Like Brandon's with the pack. Like he can keep up with everybody.
He snip snaps.
Yeah,
He's got the witty reference.
He's got that Gilmore Girls.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a total Rory. They make a whole point in the year in a life after it's been like a decade where she's still not married to Luke. They're just living together.
Yeah.
Idiotic. Where a whole big plot point is that Rory's current boyfriend is so unforgettable that she just keeps forgetting to break up with him while he's like always remembering everything for her and doing everything, and she's cheating on him with Logan, and like we're supposed to support that her and Logan get together finally after all this time. And I'm just like, you're just shitty. There's no commentary on like what you're doing is bad aside from I feel a little bad, but I keep forgetting to break up with him. And it's like you're doing him dirty.
Not cheat on people.
Well, she's been like that.
If you don't want to be with someone, you could just.
She literally ruined a
leave
marriage.
Them.
No, you can't do that. You got to cheat.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get no wheat when you play Catan. All cheat, no wheat. No cheat, no wheat.
Played Tapestry. We had a good time.
Oh, fun. Nice. Is that the Suro game?
No.
Suro-esque? No.
It's the Scythe-esque.
Ah.
It's fun. We'll have to show you how to do it.
I'm glad I finally like feel better. Like that was really frustrating because I'm like, I wanted to play. But I also felt very good about for just a brief moment of like slight wholesomeness of like trying to be more social, but also like recognizing where my own personal limits are for like social battery and stuff. And like I want to like hang out with people, but I also don't want to just like be like, no, I'm good. And then Brandon calls me, a fucking pussy over text, which he didn't this time, which was very nice. It was very refreshing to not be bullied by him for not going to something. But it's like, there's like, I was like ahead of the ball of like, oh yeah, I'm down. Like that'd be a lot of fun. Let's do board games. And I'm like, actually still not feeling 100%. I'd rather not risk it. So like, let's be good. Hence why talking 3 feet apart, which took me 2 days to understand why. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But, it's okay to say no. But I'm like, I'm not bailing. Like, I have a legitimate reason. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of times we tend to, like, be like, oh, sorry, I'm just, like, not, like, whatever, something came up, I can't make it. And it's like, oh, canceling plans, it feels great and whatnot. But it's like, sometimes following through on plans is pretty great, too.
It's true.
And it's like, hey, like more so of like, I feel like I'm doing a better job of presenting, like I am enjoying hanging out and doing stuff. I will not be able to make it this time, but I'm looking forward to next time, which is why, well, I guess would Josh be available? We wouldn't have a Josh weekend. We just had a Josh weekend. No, we didn't.
No, it would be this weekend, I believe.
This weekend. We should see if he wants to do anything.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, you know what? A lot of people wrote big ups for Josh in the comments, and Rafki, nowhere to be found.
Oh.
I'll have to tell him.
Well, Josh he's not much of a board game player, though.
No. But, I'm just saying, like, not for board games. I'm saying for, like,
I know.
If we did something on Friday or whatever.
Right. Yeah, I'm not saying, like. Yeah.
Also, I want to do indoor mini golf.
Football.
Oh, no, I'm good. But I didn't even know they had indoor mini golf options.
Yeah.
So, like, that's really cool. So, now I'm like, ooh.
Almost always themed like neon.
Yeah, cosmic.
Which I mean, like,
it makes sense. You're inside. Why not? I mean, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing mini golf.
You understand?
End it now.
Oh, and we're less than 2 hours.